Why do you have to be so selfish about
Am I being
everything?
selfish? You're the one who did not pick him up from school.
I'm so tired of your excuses.
Now you're being like your mother,
Don't you dare.
trying to blame me for your neglect.
Why do you have to bring her into this? I can't take it
You know
anymore.
what? Why don't you show yourself out?
I'm going to leave and I'm going to take Arjun with me.
Let him choose who he wants to stay with, yeah?
I can't take it anymore.
I'm sure he wouldn't want to be with you.
Imagine the design of a book where we consciously create each aspect, but sometimes it feels like it's almost creating itself if you know what I mean. When you
Arjun, at last we meet.
What do you mean at last?
Well, let's say I had a feeling you would pay me a visit today.
You mean because your receptionist told you I set an appointment?
You have a lot of questions, don't you? Sit. You'll find what you're looking for.
So, doctor, I don't really know how to do this. It took me a while to get here, and there's a lot I need to talk to you about.
So take your time, relax. I want you to know that this is a safe space. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me, and keeping it bottled up will not help. So, let's talk about what's bothering you. Even if there isn't anything, let's just talk. Tell me something about yourself.
I'm studying journalism now, and I intern as a content writer at my father's company.
That's good. That's good.
I haven't really talked about my problems with anyone before. So I find it difficult to open up.
Go on, no problem.
I lost my parents in an accident about 3 years ago. Since then, I've been taking it one day at a time.
I'm sorry to hear that. I understand that might be difficult, but how are you managing it living alone?
I haven't told you that I live alone. Either you're stalking me or you have an uncanny sense of deduction, doctor.
Something like that, but you haven't answered my question.
Anyway, it's difficult. Since I was 10 years old, I've been scared. Scared of being alone. My parents fought a lot. They weren't there for me, you know. I think that maybe my fear of being alone in some way was because of feeling like I was abandoned by them. And ever since they passed, it's been much worse. I jump at even the slightest noise, and I have this recurring dream that someone's following me. It's been plaguing me since I was very young.
It's surprising how you are scared of being alone, yet you live alone. Let's talk about this dream of yours.
So I'm sitting down, playing with a ball. It rolls away, and I go to pick it up. But I see there's a man dressed in black. He's wearing a mask, and it gives me the chills. I get up and walk away towards my childhood home, but he follows me. Even after I've run up the stairs, bolted the door, he's banging. I panic. I'm in a blind sweat. I don't know what to do. All I can hear is that noise.
Arjun, calm down, relax. Have some water.
I'm sorry. I just get so overwhelmed.
Yes, I can understand. It's common to have such dreams and hallucinations. But that's not all, is it? I sense there's something else.
Well, it must be so common in your line of work for someone to say some very unbelievable things. But I assure that what I'm about to tell you now may very well top that list.
Go on.
I don't know how to tell you. I can travel back in time. No, I mean it. I can. At least that's what I think I can do. I close my eyes, I go into this dark space, and from there I can go back to my past.
No, that's not what you do.
What do you mean that's not what I do? How would you know?
Let me explain.
Where are we? What is this place? How did you do this?
Tell me you aren't familiar with this place.
Yeah, I've been here before. This is how I go back to my past.
This is a place that doesn't actually exist. Space and time, as you know them, are of no consequence here. This is where thoughts are born. This is where creation is made.
How's this possible?
Let me take you someplace.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is my world, or let us say, another of my worlds.
What do you mean, your world?
I have created it. This is very similar to yet not the same world that you live in. The rules are not the same. They are what I decide them to be.
And what about the people in this world?
They are who I make them to be. I decide on how many people there are, what they do, and who they are.
So you can make another Arjun?
Absolutely.
Wait. How's this? Have a good day, sir. How's this possible? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the cab. There. Yeah, I'll just call you right back. There. Excuse me. Okay, okay. Bye. Talk to you later. Bye.
And before you ask, these are simply projections. You can only interact with them if I will it.
They were just. So you're trying to say that I don't actually travel in time, but what I do is similar to whatever you're doing?
No, you don't travel in time. But you have the ability to recreate. Let me put it this way: to reimagine what would have happened during that time, purely based on your personal memories. But what we do is much harder to explain conceptually.
This is just. This is just too much to handle. Here I thought I was going to the psychiatrist, and that was a huge step for me. But look at me now. So close to understanding my abilities and my existence. What happened?
Nothing.
Why did you smile then?
Oh, you will know that soon.
Okay, how do you keep track on reality? What if you've created an illusion so elaborate that you yourself begin to believe that it's true? Say for example, I set the timer of my watch so that when it beeps in real life, I have some place to return to.
Reality. Reality is determined by the experiences we have. What we feel, see, touch, hear, and taste, we believe to be real. Tell me one thing. Are you able to experience this? Yes, you are. So, do you think this is real? No, it's not. By the same explanation, do you think the world that you live in, where I am a psychiatrist and you are a student, do you think that's real? Do you? No. Your reality, in reality, could be someone else's imagination. Has it ever occurred to you?
Who are you really? How do you fit into all of this?
Remember I told you that your reality is someone else's imagination?
Yeah.
It's my imagination.
I don't understand.
Humankind calls me by many names, but the unifying term that they use for me is God.
Wait, what? You're God? I thought we were the same.
No, we aren't. I created you and I gave you the ability to fabricate reality.
Why me?
That's a question for another day.
To face the man that is responsible for my condition. I didn't think I would ever have this conversation with you.
Well, what can I say? You willed it hard enough for me to intervene and make it happen.
Where were you when I needed you? When I screamed and cried for some kind of power to rescue me from these feelings, from this darkness. I woke up in the middle of the night, begging for these dreams to stop. I woke up in the morning, begging for a broken household to somehow be mended. And yet you took everything away from me.
Arjun, calm down. I didn't do anything but for, setting things in motion. Every person in my storyline has to go through their character arc. And you are simply going through yours. But now that I have intervened, your story will change dramatically.
Really? How can I trust you? Maybe it's time I stop appealing and start taking control of my own destiny and abilities.
Arjun, let me help you. The knowledge that you have, all of it, is because I gave it to you. But that's not just it. There's a whole lot you don't know. Be a little patient. Hear me out.
No, I won't. That's not enough. I've been patient my whole life. And how can I forget this horrible thing that you're doing? Trapping people in an illusion. making them long for things, breaking their hearts and spirits. You create these projections and watch their lives play out for your own entertainment.
Arjun, that's enough. I have created this world, and like just like everything else in the cosmos, it has certain rules that it must abide by. There's a system in place. The very purpose of existence is to realize that you have to rise above it, and that there's actually no reason to exist. And once that's understood, where's the reason for sorrow?
That's such a nihilistic thing to say for the creator of the worlds. You know what I think? I think you're just a lonely being, searching for some kind of fulfillment.
Look, Arjun, there is so much yet that you don't know. And here I thought I would enlighten you, show you wondrous things that very few human beings have seen before. But you have proven me wrong. You are as human as anyone out there. You still have a long way to go.
What if I don't need your guidance? What if I'm just a plaything for you? A way to amuse yourself? A human, huh? Thanks for the help. But I think you've helped enough.
You really think so?
Yes, I do. Take me back now. And whatever my fears are, I'm sure I'll handle it by myself.
You said it yourself.
Do that thing you do. Take me back to my reality.
Remember, Arjun, the answers to your future lie in your past.
Floating in the standstill that is not of this world, in these spaces where time is of no consequence, I see things. They are never inconsequential, these dreams that I prefer to call visions, for they are fleeting figures and scenes brought to life on a later day. These visions are larger than life, sending me reeling, tumbling, and tumbling back to a reality that seems bleaker. They are vague yet clear as crystal, almost a reality within a reality. Through the murky obscurity of the details in this sleep world, will my inner eye ever see starkly? Here I'm trapped, as I believe to be true what my subconscious spins into being. It is a mystic realm where I don't have wings, and a world of darkness where my deepest fears rear their heads. By the day, my senses dull. My eyes that search for a light at the end of the tunnel search no more. For here deceit is written on the mask that is just metaphorical in the world that I come from. This dream world may as well be my new reality. These prowling creatures, my co-inhabitants. Will I ever find a way back? The real world, what is it? My life? Was it all just a sham? Is this real? Do I exist at all? My liberator has sent me into a mind prison to which the fitting key seems to be just out of reach. Is this world better than the real world? You may ask. When nothing is real, does relativity hold true? What is real? What is relative? I will ask and let you decide for yourself.
What were you doing outside at this hour? Don't you know it's dangerous?
I think he's lost.
Whatever happened, taking him in is a risk for us too.
Hey, calm down. The kids are sleeping.
I don't understand. I thought there was no one else. I don't know what's happening.
What do you mean you don't know what's happening? People are disappearing. That's what's happening.
What do you mean, disappearing?
It's the people we know going out to get food, never to return. It's because of them. We don't know who they are.
Those masked people. They attacked me. I was scared. Is it because of them that people are disappearing?
Hey, you've had a hard night? You can stay over here. Just relax.
I still don't get it. Who are you talking about?
The people you saved me from. People who wear masks. People who attacked me.
What? Did they see you come in?
Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? God, are you listening to me? You've trapped me in here. You've trapped me here. I'm sorry. I question everything. I question everything. Help me. Just get me out of here, God. Just get me out of here. I've learned my lesson.
Remember, Arjun, the answers to your future lie in your past.
Just get me out of here. Arjun, I know you're in there. There's nothing to be afraid of. Please open the door. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let me in. I know you're afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm you. I'm your older self. This dream which you have, I have it too. The masked man you see in your dreams every day, he doesn't exist. He doesn't exist, Arjun. You make him up. I make him up. He's just a projection. He's just a fear. He's just a part of our mind. You don't have to be scared anymore, Arjun. You don't have to be scared. And now that I've told you, he won't bother us. He won't bother us anymore, Arjun.
Bye.